Little fight here. Um, just finished a workout at home. I wasn't feeling very good to go to the gym today. But I wanted to share something today. Um, so I had an interesting experience yesterday. I met with an occupational therapist, and it wasn't what I was expecting. Honestly, sorry, I got like sweat running all down my face. Um, I was expecting them to put me through physical tests and to see what jobs I can do, what jobs I can't do, and that kind of thing. And it actually was something completely different. It was a very positive experience for me, and I wanted to share that. As some of you know, I have back issues, and the one thing I haven't shared is that I have chronic pain all the time. There's never a day that I'm not in pain. But I pushed through it. Unfortunately, though, that this spring, it got really bad, and it's prevented me from going back to work. And that kind of sucks. But, so when I met with this lady yesterday, it was interesting as I was talking to her, because a lot of the times, what I suffer with, it's not something that you can see. And it's very frustrating when people don't understand it. And so when I sat down and talked with her, it gave me a lot of comfort, because it was more on how to deal with my pain on a daily basis and how to manage it. And that wasn't something I ever really thought about, because usually people are like, well, have you tried this medication, or have you tried that medication? Have you gone to a pain clinic? Are you doing physio? I've done all that. I haven't been to a pain clinic, but I'm just where I live, it's too far away to go on a regular basis. So it was really nice actually talking to somebody who knows I'm not crazy, who deals with people with these issues on a regular basis. And I didn't know that there is a network out there of people like me looking for a support group to meet with other people who are suffering the same thing, where we don't have to feel so alone, or feel like we're crazy. So it was a really positive thing for me yesterday, and it gave me some hope that, I can talk to somebody and get the stress gone. Because for me, managing the physical part's easy, it's managing the mental part of it. Because you have to come to terms with the fact that this is something I may be dealing with for the rest of my life. I may not ever go back to work, and that's something I have to deal with, and that's hard to accept. Among other issues, not just how it affects me, but how it affects my family. I can't just say, yeah, let's go for a walk, because that's not something I can just randomly do when I don't know if my legs are going to give out on me, if my back's going to just get me stuck. Same with shopping. I have that issue too. And then I kept thinking, well, how is it, that I can go to the gym, but I can't handle a job? And these were some of the things that we touched base on as well. And she actually said that because I go to the gym and I train, I'm actually 2 steps ahead of the game of things that she was going to talk to me about. Because they highly recommend people with my situation and my back issues and the chronic pain to go to the gym, not just for the physical aspect, but for the mental aspect of it as well. Because I find it does give me a stress release. And the thing with going to the gym and training is your body, you're becoming body aware. General rule of thumb, if it hurts, you don't do it. So one, you're not on your feet or in a repetitive twisting motion for 8 hours. You're not sitting at an awkward desk for 8 hours. You are only doing a few exercises to strengthen the muscles around the weak areas so you can not end up in a wheelchair, and to give the pain some relief by strengthening other muscles in your body. And when you have a strong core, it makes it that much easier to be able to continue to move on a daily basis. Because with my condition, if I stay stagnant and I don't move, I get more stiff and I get more sore. And then on the same note, if I do too much, I get stiff, I get sore, and that can wait me out for days. So some of the things that she's going to be working with me on is pacing. Because when we have good days, we're like, yes, we can take on the world when we have those good days, and we end up pushing ourselves too much, which puts us in line of having more bad days instead of good days. So your good days are few and far between, and you want to have more good days than bad days. So she's going to teach me how to pace my days so I don't end up in that situation, because I do have those times, where we're feeling good and we do a lot more than we normally would. And then we put ourselves out of commission for days. So I wanted to share that, so people out there who may be experiencing the same thing as me, they can follow me, share my experience, and know that being fit is not something that's unattainable when you have a back problem. It's actually one of the things you can do to help yourself, by getting all those other muscles and surrounding muscles around weak areas stronger, so that you can do more and have somewhat more of a normal functioning life. And this is something that I struggle with on a daily basis, and I want to share that with you guys. So if you know somebody who's going through the same thing, show them my channel and show them they're not alone. It's not all in their head. They're not crazy. And it's always nice to have somebody who understands what they're going through. Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you today. I didn't go to the gym today. I just did a small workout at home because I'm trying to pace myself. And I think I'm coming down with a cold too, which kind of sucks. So anyways, I will see you in the next video. Please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll do this journey together. We're not alone in anything. And I'll see you soon.